Okay, in this video, let's look at some simple keys. We'll look at 3 to be specific, and these will be motion-oriented keys, little pairings of ideas that I think will help you. And what they give you is and I'll help you out with by showing you pros as well, they'll give you mental pictures for crucial little points in the swing. Your mind, particularly if you're just wired up this way, responds very, very well to mental pictures. I was always pretty good at doing imitations of golfers. I didn't even think about what I was doing. I just had a good mental picture. These can free your mind up and they'll help your golf swing as well. So Tiger Woods, let's take him into his takeaway and let's look at our reference. The right wrist hasn't bent much in the takeaway, you'll see that there, but if I put him just in that position prior to impact, big difference. So just watch how that works. Very little bend going back, or flat right wrist, bent right wrist at that point. Same thing you'll see from the down the line view. There's the flat right wrist. In other words, very little angle there to be seen. Now let me snapshot him to that point in the downswing. Bent right wrist. You see that? So it goes from flat to bent in the downswing. The thing people notice most about lag shot with all its bend is the ability to create lag coming down, but it is invaluable as well as an aid to taking the club back. So many golfers I watch, they snatch the club back with their hands and to the inside it goes. Well, the lag shot's going to help you with this because you can start to get the feel that as you move your body, it actually lags slightly that way. Perfect for feeling the flat wrist. Let's do one on a small scale. We'll feel the club lag here and we'll feel the lag add bend to the right wrist as we come down. Beautiful there. Let's have a look from this angle. Okay, nothing manipulated with the hand. Start back, you'll feel the lag, you'll feel how flat this stays, and again, if you get the right sequence we've been discussing in these videos, the lag shot will help you feel that wrist bend. Start with a small scale. That's the feeling. Add a little bit of speed. And I can really sense that flat to bent feel in that trail wrist. Great, great way to play golf. So for our next image, let's use Davis Love. We'll look at him as he practices there at Sea Island, Georgia. Really a great ball striker in his day on the tour. And here's the thing. If we look at him in the backswing, we'll call that wide. And we're looking distance between club and body at this point. Now here he is at a similar point in the downswing, much more narrow. So he goes wide to narrow in the downswing. That is always something that you want. When I used to do clinics with my old boss and mentor, David Ledbetter, he used to take his golf club, a regular club, down near the bottom of the handle and grip it, just pinch it with the fingers. And he would demonstrate to people that when he lost control of the club, so to speak, he couldn't manhandle the club, and he moved, how lag would just sort of show up. The swing would be wider to narrow. It's a great little lesson, great in those clinics. So this thing is much more helpful than even that drill. So you just have to let it work for you. But the mental picture's the key. I don't try to stretch it out or do anything artificial. I just feel that the club's more down here in the takeaway and the natural lag brings it closer to me. And again, ideally, the closer it is to me here, the more snap it releases with, the wider it gets on that side. So let's have a couple of practice swings. Body first. Definitely can feel it. Wide to narrow. And the club just does it for you. It's such a great feel. It is so, you're not fighting physics when you play golf this way. It repeats, you're not manhandling the club, but you've just got to relax and get the feel. You notice I'm using a tee here. Again, let it get wider. When I say you're not fighting physics, the closer the club gets to you in the downswing, the more ease with which you can move through the ball. It's called moment of inertia. You get that club thrusting out away from you. Not only is your balance going to get worse, but you're going to really feel like you're having to work hard to get the club going, because you will be, because you're at a physical disadvantage when the club's further from you. So let's try another one here. Feel a little width there. Feel the club load. Balance again, so much easier when the club's reacting properly. Okay, our final one. Body leads club, then club passes body. Let's look at Tiger again. Body takes the club away, or at least it influences the takeaway. Watch especially how he stays in motion. Watch his body more than the club. Watch how he stays in motion. So the body leads, but then the club passes the body. So body leads, club passes body. Okay, here we go. Our mind is fully off technique itself, and our mind is just on sequence of motion. So what I'm feeling here, body, and with the lag this thing offers, it's so easy not to just snatch the club away with your hand. So I feel my body move. I don't feel in any rush because this thing isn't in any rush. So body leads, club passes body. Body, club. That's the sort of feeling I'm looking for. Let's try it here. Now I can really sense it. I can really sense my body in continuous motion, and then whack, the club goes right by me. Very important. You'll have noticed that watching the great players, they never, when they're hitting a full shot, get to some degree of turn and then completely stop while the club finishes. They are always in motion as they change direction. So it's body, club. Let's have another go here. Body, club. And it's just fun to swing it that way. Once you get that sequence there, one of the things you'll find, by the way, when you turn your mind off and you actually hit some good shots like I did, now admittedly I had a low tee, you start to trust your swing a little bit more. You start to realize I don't have to monitor every position, everything I'm doing to hit decent shots. If I can get good motion and the club responds to the body properly, the club will start to orbit consistently. You'll get quality shots. Have some fun with this drill. Great mental picture.